Good morning, YouTube. Right, okay, to start with, let me introduce myself. I'm Julian, and I am a hobbyist photographer, and I work for a French company who makes amazing photo editing software. And so I wanted to talk this morning about a little thing that I'm very excited about. Well, first, sorry for my French friends because I'm making this video in English. So I will try to do my best to talk a proper English. Okay, so let's start. I've been very lucky yesterday, at the end of the day when I was at the office, to take with me the amazing Fuji GFX 100S with the 80mm F1.7. So I'm on my way to the office where I have to bring back the camera, and hopefully I will be able to take it tomorrow night for the weekend to make some new tests about this camera. So this is going to be a short one, and I will tell you what I think about this camera so far. So to start with, it's a beast. It's a fantastic camera, quite heavy. I'm a huge fan of the Ricoh GR3, of the Fuji X100 series, and but I love photography, so I couldn't resist to borrow this camera with me. Last night I tried to edit the raw files on the iPad Pro, and so far Adobe Lightroom for iPad is not supporting the raw files of the GFX 100S. So I will share some picture on JPEGs. And so what can I say so far? Because I'm gonna have a little walk. It's gonna take me half an hour to go to work, and I'm gonna try to take some nice picture. Nothing very special, but just trying to handle this camera. So it's an amazing camera, very heavy, as I said earlier. The files are amazing so far from what I saw yesterday, and they're huge files. I have a 125 gigabit card inside, and it says I can only make 625 pictures, so I'm making RAW plus JPEGs, and the film simulation I'm using this morning is the new nostalgic, what's the name? Okay, I'm going in the menu. There, the negative nostalgic. Right, so far so good. I will talk to you in a few minutes. Not a lot to say right now. It's heavy, but I'm loving it. All right, talk to you in a few minutes. Bye bye. Okay, so I am in the middle of the morning trip in between home and the office. It takes me more or less half an hour, and once again this camera is very heavy, so I'm very happy to have the stabilization inside it, because I'm holding it with one hand and I'm a bit shaking, and without the image stabilization I think I would have some blurry images. Okay, let's make another picture just here. So as I said, nothing special, just trying to see how it works, how the lens is performing, and so far it's going crazy. I mean, the files are gorgeous. The color, if you like Fuji, you probably know that they have some amazing JPEGs film simulation inside the camera. So the same for this one. I'm taking picture in a 4:3 aspect ratio, which I quite like it. It does change a bit from the 3:2 aspect ratio that we have in many other cameras, so you can change it if you want, but 4:3 is quite good, and we'll probably crop them in 1:1. I will see that later on today. It's a sunny day in Paris. I mean, I'm just next to Paris, and they are saying that we will have some rain later on today, so I'm a bit rushing to arrive at the office and to give back this camera to the team. And tomorrow I will come back to the office to take it for the weekend, and we've been told that we will have an amazing weather this weekend, sunny day, so I will go, I think, next to La Défense, where it's full of big buildings. I wish I have a wide angle lens on it, but I don't. I have to deal with what I have so far, and we will see what kind of picture we can do. Okay, let's make another one. This is impressive. Okay, in this video I will try to do some pixel peeping to show you the resolution of the camera, and so I'm on f5.6, and what else? Automatic ISO, like this, I don't have to do anything on it, and the shutter speed is on automatic with a minimum of 160 of a second, just to make sure that the picture is not blurry. Okay, I have to rush a little bit. Talk to you in a few minutes. Okay, let's take a picture here. So, as I said, I'm working for a French company who does amazing photo editing software, and the name of this company is DxO Labs, and I guess that very shortly we will have this new camera inside, I mean supported by the main software of the company, which is the DxO Photo Lab 4. And if you don't know us, well, I will put the description in the. We'll put a link below on the description, and have a look. You will be very impressed of what you can achieve with the DxO Photo Lab 4. We have the amazing Deep Prime technology, which is the best denoising technology on the market so far. And I'm not saying that because I'm working for the DxO. I really mean it. Also, we've got amazing lens correction. When you put your files in the computer, the software will detect your lens combination and the camera you're using, and it will give you the best files you can work with. Okay, so we have something else here. Let's see. Okay, so I don't have a lot of people following me on YouTube, but for those who know me, you will recognize some of the picture, because I'm on the same path as usual when I go to work. Nothing new. Heading to the office, and okay, so while I'm walking, I'm thinking again, this is very heavy, very, very heavy. So, who's this camera for? I think they're for photographers who love image quality. It's called a medium format camera, but it's not very a medium camera. Medium format, it's a crop medium format. There are some other company who make some camera like this one. We've got Hasselblad. So 2-3 weeks ago, I've been lucky again to try the Hasselblad, the X1D Mark II. It's a nice camera, but it's quite slow. The lenses are very heavy, but they're amazing. The quality is amazing. Very expensive. Still, the GFX is also very expensive, but not that expensive in the world of. Sorry, it's quite noisy this morning. So it's a 6,000 euro camera, which is a lot of money, but not that much in the medium format industry. The lens is around 2,500. That's a lot again. I can't afford it, but I can try it, which is not bad at all. So when I say it's not a full medium format camera, bikers have been nearly killed. So Fuji is a crop company. They are making the XT4, Fuji X Pro 123, XT200, 100 and others, and they are APS-C camera. So they are not selling any full frame camera because there are a lot of players already in this business. We have Canon, Nikon, Pentax, Sony. Sony is releasing amazing camera also actually for photography and for filmmaking with the new Sony FX3. I would love to try it. I think I will deal with Sony to try it on. And back to Fuji, they have this crop medium format. It's a bit smaller from the one that we have from Phase 1, if I'm not wrong. I don't know exactly the size of the sensor, but Phase 1 with the H1 DC, something like that, or maybe Hasselblad, I'm not sure. I will check that. They have the proper medium format size sensor, where this one is a bit cropped, and this is interesting because it brings the price a bit down compared to the other company. They started with the 50S, the 50R, and then they have the GFX 100, 10,000 euro, very expensive, amazing image quality, but too expensive. And this one is quite cheap for what it is and what it does. And okay, I'm gonna stop talking for now and take some picture. I think you had enough of my French accent, and for sure I will talk to you back in a few minutes. See you. Okay, I'm in front of the Seine next to Paris. I'm gonna take quite a boring picture, but this picture will be very interesting to show you how we can crop in the image. So I'm focusing. I don't know if you can see. There is a, I don't know the name in English. It's not like a wakeboard or surfing. It's paddle. Yeah, it's a paddle board. Okay, let's try to take a picture of this. Okay. Okay, done. So, few things that I love on it. It's the top screen that shows you all the setting of the camera, and when you turn it off, it's still on. So this is very cool. Like this, you know exactly what the setting of the camera were, and you have to suddenly take a picture. What I'm very concerned about, I would love to have this camera, definitely, but very heavy, and we start to have some very interesting lens for the GFX system, but not all the one that I like, and they are very expensive. So I know you can buy an adapter to put some Nikon, Canon and other lens on it, and you will have the all the electronic contact on it with the autofocus. So talking about autofocus, this 80mm is quite fast. It's good. It's very good. It's not like the new Canon R5, R6 or Sony A7 Mark III, 4. I don't even remember the name of the camera. Okay, let's see if we can have something. I'm a bit too close. So this one is the 80mm, and it's something like around 63mm. I would love to have something a bit wider, but I have to do with it today. So it's very fast, I think, for medium format. I love it. You probably understood it. I really love this camera, even if it's killing my arm right now. But it's like this. Okay, there's this guy making rope. I think it's the name in English, rope, which is cool. And let's try to take a picture. Ok, on peut faire une photo. Thank you, merci. Okay, cool. Very, very cool. Took portrait of these guys. So this is what it looks like. F2, ISO 200, and at 1,000 of a second. Cool. I'm very happy. I'm happy about this picture. Okay, I've got 15-20 minutes to arrive at the office before they kill me. They need it. And I'm already so excited to be on the weekend to be able to take this camera with me. I will compare it probably with the Canon EOS R, which is a great camera too, full frame. And I will try to take a lens at the office, which is the same as this one. So I'm thinking about taking the Tamron. I think we have something like the 65mm. We'll see. Okay, let's take a picture of this. I'm gonna close the F number. Okay. Okay, done. Done. Right. Let's tell the truth. I think that most of the picture I took this morning will be quite boring, so it's just a first view of the camera. I will try to make a better review. I'm not working for DP Review. I'm not Zach Arias, which is an amazing photographer, ex-photographer. I'm just a simple guy who loves taking pictures and playing with new toys. Love it. Okay, I will be on the bridge in 2-3 minutes. I will take another picture, so see you soon. We are on the bridge. Okay, so on this side it's my hometown, ici les Moulineaux, and on this side we've got Boulogne. And just to make you an idea of where I am, so on this side, very, very far over there, we've got the Eiffel Tower. So let's take a picture. That's a good example, F8. I will be able to crop in it. So this is a very interesting thing about this system. The files are so amazing, so huge that you can crop in it and you can have like 2, 3, 4 pictures inside one picture. Okay, let's take another one here. The dynamic of the camera is amazing. Guys, if you have the money for it, buy it, and also buy a nice bag to put it inside because it's heavy. Okay, got this big building just there. Love the color of this film simulation. Nostalgic, negative nostalgic, I think it's the name. Let's see how the sun done. Okay, the office is somewhere here and I will be there in 5 minutes. Have a coffee, debrief with the team to tell them what I think of the camera, because they're using it a lot more than me. But inside the lab, where it's a bit boring to take picture in the lab, they're taking a picture on a whiteboard with a black dot on it, other stuff like this. So I'm pleased I'm able to take it with me outside. Okay, let's take a picture of this building again. F11, so I should have a lot of details in this picture. And I'm gonna put back to F4 to have a shallow depth of field on the images and see how it looks. Nearly at the end of my little morning trip. Okay, Another one. Okay, I have to step back a little bit to be able to have this in the frame. And I'm gonna take a picture. Okay, there is something cool about it. I have to go in the menu and then the aspect ratio. There is one I'm quite excited about it, the 65 by 44, so very wide as you can see, and that's nice to make some landscapes. So I'm gonna move a little bit with the camera. It's not a zoom lens, so you have to walk if you want to get closer, or step back if you want to have a wider view. Okay, let's have one like this. Very strange, but quite funny. What do we have? All right. I'm waiting a few seconds because there are a lot of cars this morning and I don't want any cars in the picture. Okay. Done. Cool. 65 by 24. Okay, let's go back on 4:3. So this aspect ratio, the 65 by 24, if you are just shooting on JPEGs, well, you're stuck to the 65 by 24. But because I'm shooting RAW files also, I will be able to change this aspect ratio in the computer, which is good. Okay. Very nice day. Don't know about you, but it's sunny in Paris. We've been told by our first minister, I mean, it's not official yet, but what we've heard so far is we won't be locked down this weekend and the other weekend that are coming in front of us. So this is good. We are all living in a very strange time with this COVID-19, which we can call COVID-20 now, or maybe COVID-21. So very strange. We can't travel a lot, and I would love to travel with this camera. I mean, for landscape photography, even if I'm not the best landscape photographer on earth, and there are plenty guys who are very good at it with medium format. I would love to try it on. So maybe this weekend, if we are not locked down, so far it should not be the case, maybe we will take the car with the twins and wife and go in the countryside to take some pictures. I will take few camera with me, the GFX Canon EOS R probably, and with a 24mm, maybe the Sigma. There is a Sigma lens, the 14-24 f2.8 if I'm right, and it's an amazing camera if you like landscape, I mean not a camera, a lens, a great lens to take some landscape photography and other stuff, cityscapes, building, architecture photography, well, you name it. Some of you probably know much better stuff about photography than me, but never mind. Just like talking about photography. I hope it was not too hard to hear me, to listen at me. We say that the French accent is cooler. I hope so. And still have 150 meters to do to be at the office. I'm gonna put my computer on my desk. I have to work, and then I will edit it for you, and I will come back on YouTube in few days to show you some new picture where I will be a bit more concentrated, I hope, on what I'm doing. Alright guys, it's time for me to say bye-bye, and I hope you liked it. If you did, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to click the bell button. I'm not a YouTuber, so do whatever you want, if you like it or not. You can ask me some questions, they are more than welcome, and talk to you soon.
Bye.